Hey, it's MyAss. Welcome back to MyAss Cast. We're back in The Legend of Zelda.
We're in the house again.
So we beat Jabu Jabu's belly, right?
Hell yeah.
It's been like 3 days since we played
Fuck
this.
that Jabu Jabu up.
So I gotta recuperate my mind. How have you enjoyed the 3 days since you last played this game?
I had hella fun.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I went to Ring of Fire Con, the smallest fucking rinky-dink local convention in Virginia Beach.
What's it about?
It's just it's like an anime and comic con kind of, general
For a second,
nerd con deal.
It's just a con.
Yeah, it's just a con. But it's pretty pathetically small and like
Is that the one
hilarious.
that's in like the library or something?
No, it's in a Holiday Inn, but it's like the smallest fucking possible thing.
Did you attend panels?
Yes, me and Hope are the worst. I guess maybe I'll use her internet name of Dojiko. But
she's been called Hope on our.
Have I called her Hope?
Not only have you called her Hope in this video series, but she's been in the Sword Art Online videos.
That's true. All right.
Hope.
Me and my friend Hope, we go to panels, and these are small rooms. There are not a lot of people in these rooms, and we just fucking shit and make jokes the whole time. We are the worst fucking audience. And oh my, we just sit there and whisper horrible jokes to each other. And I'm like, man, we're really within earshot. This is just inexcusably bad behavior.
It can't be worse than me and the Horseshoe Crew at fucking Toon Critics.
That was the greatest, though.
Oh yeah, you were
there.
That
was fucking awesome. They deserve that. But we go to these shitty panels and it's like they're so bad, and the people are so weird. That
I'm not even sure Toon Critics panel did deserve that. It was, that
guy was kind of a douche though.
Yeah.
So.
The actual content of the panel was mediocre, but like their intro was.
All right, we're getting the Ocarina of Time.
So are you gonna get turned into an adult now? Is this about to happen?
Yeah.
Like right here.
Yeah.
Oh shit, man!
Well,
Shit's about to get real.
The Ocarina.
Shit's about to get real, faux real.
Oh shit.
So did either of you cosplay at Ring of Fire Con? We're gonna be totally out of sync, but
yeah,
that's okay.
Anyway, yeah, we did cosplays.
Who did you cosplay?
I did Kinjo on the last day, which my hair is from Yoapeta, the Yoapeta guy.
Oh, right.
But my hair is too long for him, so I wore like one of those biker skull cap things, and it would look really fucking stupid.
For those who don't know what that is, Yoapeta is a biking anime.
Yowamushi Pedal.
Yes, Yowamushi Pedal, and they sell the bike, like it's like legit biker wear, but it's like in the colors and everything from the show. They sell them online, but they're all like Chinese, and so they're all like a size smaller than what you're expecting. Mm-hmm. So Victor's biker Yoapeta cosplay is like super tight on him, and
actually it was less tight because I lost like 10 pounds since Otakon.
Oh really? Yeah. Well, I'll throw up a picture. Do you have pictures of you at the Ring of?
Nah. Well, I just had like an ironic stupid selfie because like Hope had given me the Kawarubunga shirt, which is amazing. And
which you're wearing right now, and I'm totally jealous of.
Which I'm wearing right now, but she gave it to me.
I want you to send me a picture of you wearing this shirt just for this video, so I can throw it up on screen.
I'll show you the one I took, because the only picture I have is me, and I put on the Kawarubunga shirt, and then I put my Kinjo, like, cause the jersey's unzips, so I'm wearing the jersey over the Kawarubunga shirt. I see. So it's really fucking stupid looking. And amazing, and I got the sunglasses.
Did people recognize you at this con?
One person recognized my Kinjo, and she gave me a hug, and I was like, well, that's all that matters. One person really cared.
Because you were recognized a lot by
at Otakon, yeah, definitely.
By girls at Otakon, because Yoapeta.
Oh my, if you go to the artist alley, all of them have Yoapeta art, so it's like, they all knew who I was.
What was Hope dressed as?
I didn't get the, first day she went as, the pink-haired girl from Magi. I think her name's like Morgiana or something.
Is she a fan of Magi? Is that show?
She's not a huge fan of it, but she likes the character.
Right. That's a very Hope attitude to have. Like,
and then
like I don't give a fuck about the show, but she's cute. I'll dress as her.
Yes, exactly.
I guess that's really a very cosplayer mindset.
Yes, definitely. The second day she did.
Had you like forgotten that you needed to get the Ocarina? You
yes, I
there
did.
And all that.
I was too distracted.
I wasn't paying any attention. Oh man. So you went to a convention.
Mm-hmm.
Did you do anything else interesting? You filmed a couple of Globetrotters games.
We play a lot of fucking Pokemon.
Yes.
Lots of Pokemon cards.
Hey, dude, okay. Let me give you the perspective from an outsider. Because, I mean, I'm not an outsider to Pokemon cards. I am very, very well acquainted with Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
I would say a significant and perhaps even the biggest chunk of our childhood was dedicated to Pokemon cards.
Song of Time.
Anyways, you fucking completely broke my train of thought by saying that. The point is, Pokemon X and Y came out. Me and Victor and everybody, we all got like super into Pokemon because of those games, because they were like awesome. And then we started buying Pokemon cards at the time, because we were like, oh, what if we got back into Pokemon cards?
Yeah.
And it was sort of like we each bought one deck, like of the new cards, but like a starter deck in Pokemon is boring, because it's just
It sucks.
right. They're usually not that powerful, and they're like very structured, like rigidly. You know, you've got like 4 of each Pokemon and everything. It's,
I wouldn't say that's
too much.
Rigid structure. It's just they give you a lot of basic Pokemon with the hopes that you're gonna get the next form, and they give you a lot of Pokemon that you're meant to just take out and not use.
Right. But yeah, so we got some starter decks, and then it was that sort of like we played a few games, and then you realize that it's not going to be fun unless you buy packs, and then you buy a pack, and you don't get anything you need for your deck, and you realize that you're going to have to buy a lot of packs.
Yes.
And that was what killed it before. So it was like we didn't really have the
you. Did you?
We didn't really have the money though.
Motherfucker, I've been going through it. I bought a lot of cards at that time. Like
All right, I'll give you that.
Boyd
You
did as
probably
well.
did.
I bought a fuck
I know
ton of cards.
Boyd did. Victor and our cousin Boyd, who you may have heard of if you really watch a lot of our content, he and Victor bought a lot of cards back then, and apparently
Yeah.
he was.
I didn't realize he had bought so many cards, or I would have kept at it.
He was playing with his roommate Lauren,
Yeah.
and they were just like playing tons and tons of games apparently for like a day. It was sort of like she bought a deck and then lost interest, but he had like he started buying more cards, and so like I guess recently it was Hope and Marcus were playing Pokemon, and that's why you got inspired. And like, so Hope and Marcus were playing Pokemon cards. Marcus is our other friend, who you also would only know if you deep dived our content. Everyone we know has been involved in something at some point. If you watch enough of our videos, you know who all these people are. Which is just the Devu and maybe Give and Take, who I know are both watching. So they'll know. But anyways, Marcus and Hope have been playing Pokemon cards, and then Victor played with one of them, and then all of a sudden, within the span of a week, all I hear about is Pokemon cards.
Yep.
Because fucking Boyd hears that Victor's playing Pokemon, and Boyd's like, oh, let me get out this fucking carton of cards I bought like 2 years ago.
And he immediately goes out and buys another deck.
Right.
Like, with
and
me.
Then Victor
we both bought a new
Victor
deck.
and Boyd buy new decks, and then they keep buying booster packs, and then our friend Don-san was like, he was starting to get jealous, and he was like, well, because he buys like one video game a month, and that's like all he allows himself. He's a very Spartan about his money.
Spartan.
But he was like, oh, there's no new games coming out until Bloodborne at the end of March, so I can buy Pokemon cards instead of a game. So he drops like fucking $45 on the big fucking box with like all the special shit, and then buys like other decks, and suddenly everyone, all 3 of them, within the span of 2 weeks, have dropped upwards of $60 to $70
Definitely.
on Pokemon cards out of nowhere. And they're all looking at me like, and I'm like, no. Because y'all niggas,
I don't want to fucking
you,
play with you. You don't gotta buy cards.
You're fucking lame. But,
hold on. I gotta interject because this is one of my favorite parts of the game. When you first go and draw the sword, I always like fucking slowly walk up to it. It's just this magical moment where you're like, oh shit, here we go. And you grab that shit. Fucking yank it. Clutch. Yeah. Okay, you can continue.
You know, it's funny, like, well, I was thinking about how I think I remember Egoraptor, like, complaining about this scene because of the fact that, like, you didn't really know that the Master Sword was, like, a thing, or that it was, like, behind this, like, you didn't know that it was there, and he was saying that was, like, it didn't have as much build-up as it did in, like, A Link to the Past, where you're like specifically looking for the Master Sword, and you go into the forest, and it's got like this reveal. But I think that scene, it just immediately conveys what this thing is.
Yeah.
Like the fact that
you're just like, holy shit, what is this? This sword in the stone.
Well, it's a sword in a stone. There's light filtering onto it through yonder window breaks. You know, like it is
MyAss.
A painted
Wake up,
scene.
MyAss, the chosen one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of stuff, I think because that is a powerful moment. You know, I don't know what he's thinking, because obviously everyone remembers what the Master Sword room looks like. You know, I think it's sort of like he took his preconceived notion into it of like that it, you know, his first impression was, oh well, from a game design standpoint, it's like but if it is effective, you need to reverse engineer it from there.
Yeah.
I think that's a problem people face. They're trying to approach stuff with the mindset of like, I know what good game design is. I'm going to play this game and I'm going to think about the game design. But it's more like what you should be saying is, this game really intrigued me. Let me figure out what it did to make me like it. And, you know, and there is no rigid structure to why you might like something. You know, like, what game design logic applies to Katamari Damacy? You know, you really have to, like, open your mind to think about what the game's doing and be like, this isn't something I expected, but it does work. You know? And I think this whole thing
fucking Link's
works.
face is so bad.
And that's the first time I've said something meaningful about Ocarina of Time.
I know, all of a sudden you busted this analysis out of your ass, and I'm just like, wow, I'll just wait. You're talking about Pokemon cards, and then all of a sudden, boom!
It just the fact that you said the phrase, "This is one of my favorite parts of this game," like instantly lit up in my mind. And I was like, wait a minute, but didn't Egoraptor complain about this? And he must be wrong.
Yeah.
If someone thinks this is the best part of the game.
That was the coolest moment.
Right. Which
because I didn't play the other game before this. I have no preconception of the Master Sword before this game. It was cool as shit.
I guess there's that too, where he had a preconception, but I think it was more that I feel like he played Ocarina of Time, like for a second time in his adulthood, from the mindset of trying to analyze it, and like bent it to his will, you know, or he was trying to figure out why he didn't like it, or didn't like it as much. And, you know, I mean, fine. I like his analysis. Unlike most people, I like Egoraptor's analysis of Ocarina of Time. I think everything he said was totally fair. It just is not applicable to most people. Yeah. Where the things that most people care about are not the things that he cared about with that game. And most of his complaints, I understood why he felt that way. I just didn't feel that way.
I felt like he missed the point.
Right.
Where it's like, everything is valid, but it's just like,
I mean, as someone who is
not where you should be thinking about.
As someone who myself often misses the point
and
is aware of it, I appreciate where he's coming from. But that's also why I don't try to do a lot of analysis of stuff I don't like. Yeah. Is because it won't resonate with people. Like people, if you try to talk about something that's very popular and you don't like it, and like you're the only one, or you're the only one who feels that way about it, then it's not that you're wrong, it's that no one cares. You know, no one wants to hear that. And that's how it was with Ocarina of Time, where I loved his analysis from the standpoint of someone who loves analysis, and plenty of people enjoyed the video. You know, it is funny, it is well written. And I'm sure there's plenty of haters who just took it as fuel for, oh yeah, this is exactly why, even though they've never given it any thought. You know. But even he was like, you know, afterwards he said that his problem with the video was that he was coming at it like from this angle of like accusing the game. Yeah. Where he realized that his points didn't really reach people, or that other people didn't necessarily care about those things, and maybe it wasn't the game's fault, you know. Maybe it was him.
Oh shit, we're in the future. Gotta do that. Back to the past, Samurai Jack.
That's it for this episode of Digibros.